If you're a person who wants to further improve your game when it comes to one-on-one conversations, it's necessary to understand about human emotions or feelings. This video is about the two most important chemicals that are triggered during conversations. One is good, the other one triggers stress. Deep conversations are emotionally demanding, and people who are good at conversations can direct or redirect emotions or feelings. By the way, emotions are energy in motion. This is what makes people think, move, and make decisions in life. Emotions can make a person do something like buy an expensive Louis Vuitton bag, jump off a building, marry a crazy woman, travel around the world, or create something, for example, like music. This is the answer to the why. This is the answer to what makes a person do something like that. To be better at conversations, that means you need to be better when it comes to managing emotions. There's a question: are you in control of your emotions, or are your emotions in control of you? There are two things that we need to know about feelings, about emotions. Two main chemicals that are triggered and released in the brain that makes a person feel good. The other one makes the person feel stressed. Let's talk about the bad one first, the cortisol. This is a stress hormone involved in your body's response to physical or emotional stress. This thing can make your body rot, and there are certain behaviors that can trigger this. First behavior that can trigger this stress hormone is when you show to the other person that you don't trust them, or you distrust their intentions. So when a person is telling you something and you are showing that you don't trust them, this will trigger the stress hormone in their body. So that's number one. Another behavior that can trigger this stress hormone is when you are not listening to the person, when you are having a one-on-one conversation. If you're not listening, the other person will feel like they are not valued, they are not important. So that's one, when you're not listening. And another one is when you are pretending to be listening to them. This will have the same effect. It will trigger, of course, stress. Because when you are pretending to be listening, like the other person is talking to you and you're scrolling on social media and you're still, this behavior will trigger this stress hormone called the cortisol. Like I'm stressed right now. Another behavior that can trigger this is when you don't understand the person. So when a person is telling you something, telling you a story, you don't understand, it will trigger stress. So that's another one. And the last thing that I can share with you is, this one is very important. When you focus on convincing the other person, you're trying to change the other person's mind. It's like the other person is driving a car fast in that direction and you're trying to stop them and turn them into whatever direction you want them to turn. This will trigger stress. So those are stress triggering behaviors that you can do if you want the other person to feel stressed. Okay, so that's about cortisol. Now let's move on to the next one, the good hormone, the oxytocin. This hormone helps us open up so we can connect and bond so that we can have better conversations. And there are behaviors, certain behaviors that can trigger this good hormone. The first behavior that triggers this neurotransmitter, also the good hormone, oxytocin, is when you are showing that you are open to difficult conversations. When you're talking to someone and you show to them that you are willing to listen to them even if you are disagreeing. So this kind of behavior releases this kind of hormone, the oxytocin. So that's number one. And the second one that I can share is when you are truthful about what's on your mind. When you show the other person, that you are truthful about what you are telling them, this triggers this oxytocin that helps both of you trust each other. And the next behavior that triggers this hormone is when you are showing that you care for that person. When you show that you care, this will help you, both of you, to trust each other. Okay, so that's caring. And the last one that I can share is if you, this behavior is very important. If you can paint a picture of mutual success. In this situation, it's important that you can show to the other person that you are going in the same direction. You have the same goal or objective, and you can reach that objective or that destination together. Paint a picture of mutual success. So those are behaviors that can trigger oxytocin in both of your bodies, brains. A good conversation is a result of a person's ability to pull the strings of someone's heart. And if you have questions, suggestions, or negative reactions, you can leave them in the comment sections down below. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. It's getting dark, guys. I have to go because we're losing daylight. Wait. Right now, see you next time. So hard. Bye. See you next time.
Nice. This is perfect.